Kittens. Let me turn on the overhead light. I have guest company Gaia. She's like, a man. Hiya, lady. You're looking lovely. A little sauced up, but still lovely. They should pick up their food. Kougra hasn't found it yet. Litter box is okay for now. Are you showing off there, Meret? When you get out of heat, we'll celebrate with a catnip toy. What do you say, girl? Just for you, not the kittens. I had a conversation with some people I met tonight, cam watchers, that something I want to go over with everyone once I'm able to sit down. It's like, since we're accepting applications starting next Monday, if you're interested in adopting 2 kittens, with things to look out for when choosing which 2 besides just looks and which ones call on you. Like if one calls on you to adopt and then you want to adopt a sibling to go with, one thing that can help is to go off of their personality. Try to find another kitten, pick another kitten that complements that personality. I'm going to slow down and let the CCers catch up if they're CCing. Like for example, Meret, he's pretty good at solo play. So if you were to pick Meret with someone who likes to seriously scrap it up, it might be mixed results there. Quit licking the carpet, you little turd. Come on, spit it out. Actually, I think pretty much every one of these kittens will end up doing great with any other kitten. But if Meret was uninterested in playing with somebody else at all, he does scrap it up. But if you were to pair a solo kitten with a kitten that needs another kitten to wrestle with, they might grow up resenting each other. And it's all guesswork. You can adopt what appears to be the ideal pair and then they end up hating each other. It happens very rarely that the kittens I adopt out in pairs don't get along. but it can happen. And their personalities may change in your home too. Tabby, one of my cats, when I adopted him, he was a lot like Meret, and then he became a ghost cat where he did not want to be around anybody. Period. I could not get near him, and that lasted about 8 years before he decided there was a place he didn't mind being petted. And I was able to coax that place to grow. But now he's good. I'd like to get a shout out to an 8-year-old girl named Kayla. Kaya. It's like Gaia, but with a K. Kaya. Met her at a store on my way home from my volunteer shift, and she's interested in adopting with her mama's help. Won't say who. Oh, sorry, you're going up to sniff him, weren't you? Proceed. Ayla almost smacked your tail. It was very nice meeting you, Kayla. So, from all the pages that have been created for my fosters, like 60 of them so far, I am blessed in that. One particular trait of my kittens is that they become serious lab cats. Kind of like Kougra here. I don't think you should. Whatever that was. Loke's litter box habits pretty much mirror his mama. He's usually he does cover it more or less, like mama. What are you doing, Loke? Nobody can see how handsome you are if you're facing away from the cam. Oh, I forgot to bring in your shoestring. Oh, Gaia is not going to be wanting to play anyway. Fortunately, she's in heat right now. There we go. Gaia has been forcefully weaning the kittens. I've watched her earlier kick Lope down the hole. She kind of took her front paw, pushed him down, and with her hind paw, knocked him through the hole. It was very humorous. Kougra likes to prop himself up on kickers. He ain't gonna be helping you, girl. I did see a couple comments in chat about, or actually my mods saw, about using Q-tips and Vaseline to ease a cat in heat. Don't do it. It's a myth. It won't help. It's just bad advice. The only thing to help really is to let it pass on its own without her getting pregnant. See how she does a little foot dance there with her tail cocked to the side? Did you see somebody? Huh? Give me 5. Give me 5. You're showing everybody how handsome you are. Kougra likes to come in here. He'll sit there out in the hallway and just yell at me. Is Lope going to be the first one to get flattened? A little too high than what you're used to. Mama's all dried up. I don't feel any more milk in her. Poor kiddo. One thing to remember if you're planning on putting in an application is that if you're renting a house or an apartment, you will need to have approval from your landlord. If you're in an apartment, we will need a receipt of pet deposit. Bring a copy of your lease as well. If you rent a house, we will need to contact your landlord. Just to make sure that they are aware and it's okay with them. You guys' tails are getting so long. Did you just try to steamroll your sister? You are a sweetheart. Yes, you are. And she's got two lines like this underneath her arms, her front legs. Two white lines to go with her locket. Loke is stepping over the lower bowl to drink out of the bowl behind it, where the reservoir normally goes. Meret, don't eat the litter. Look, where are you going? He's walking on top of the fence, eyeing the bookcase. Now I know how the one cam on top of the fence keeps getting knocked down. Get down. Ayla, get down. I forgot to specify get down on what side. At least Ayla's down. I tell you what, we're going to play over here with a laser toy. And poor little Loke won't be able to join in because he's on the wrong side of the fence. He sees it now. Nice of you to join us, Loke. That was an awesome jump. You just stomped on your brother's head. Ayla, you spooked everybody. I love how Kougra's just like laying there. Uh-oh. Someone just got flattened. She took offense to it. She's a little puffed out. But she's already forgotten. And he's like saying, I don't want them, you know, running around like that. Hey, you spooked her. Look at that. I love the pipe cleaner tails. Whoop, sorry. You ready, Coog? Actually, let me see if I'm moving that meh-REH-t cam. Boy, Ma really needed to pee. I can hear it. And moving it to its new location, it will no longer have a battery backup, keeping it up. Let me go ahead and escort Kougra out first. There you go, buddy. aside, guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. I use my foot to push Krajina out of the way, and she just rolls. Like, what? Guys, I need you to move back. Looks like it may still get glare from the window. This is a kitten safe laser, pet safe. While it's still recommended not to shine it in their eyes, it will not hurt their eyes if it accidentally gets in their eye. The Zimoto cam, aka meh-REH-t cam, will give you a kitten eye view of what's going on. Alright, kittens. That was actually almost graceful. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give that a 3. Actually a 5 because you had a nice little swing down. But fake Kougra there was in the way. Nothing to see here, boy. This side. Of course, as soon as I step out, I know he's going to jump over because he's a jerk. Enjoy the kittens. Let me close the curtains first. Mama's peeing. I'm going to let that clump first, so before I scoop it. Have a nice day. Actually, I'm not liking how the Zimoto cam is plugged in. guys. Move, move, move. There we go. It'll be back up in a minute. Much better. They had all the yellow soccer balls stacked up right next to each other. Oh, I forgot to put the food back down.